I going. Doing it right now. I wrapped thing on this. Here. Loud ass man.
Please select a mission.
Why should people follow me that I could like trust? Tell me. No one ever chats with me. And it's just like, there's a million settings on here. Oh yeah. Like, worked with Pocket before. I went back and looked at some videos. It wouldn't begin to go away.
Please select a mission.
Boss, we need you to get back a film canister one of our informants hid in the field. He was working under my orders to investigate the extraordinaries that showed up in Cyprus. The man on fire and the floating boy that keeps showing up where they're not welcome. Apparently they were the subjects of some top-secret research conducted by the Kremlin. Unfortunately, that meant our informant drew the attention of the KGB's Directorate S, and they took him out before we could make contact. The good news is he placed a report in a film canister and hid it somewhere in Spookmate Keep. Just before he died, he transmitted VI of the hiding place to us, but the data was cut off partway through. The image is far from clear, but it might provide the clue you need. We'll be analyzing the data further to try to clear it up, but for now, get to Spookmate Keep. The KGB have already dispatched a Spetsnaz squad to retrieve that film canister and cover the whole thing up. Boss, there's no time to waste. Head to Spookmate Keep and use the VI as a clue to find and retrieve that target. Why was Sahelanthropus mobile? How are the man on fire and that kid connected to Skullface's plan? If we can just get that report, we can blow it all wide open. Then we can shake off the last remnants of Skullface and the phantoms he left behind.
Mission accepted.
Where?
Clouds approaching. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Is it doing it now? Can you hear me all right? How about that?
Catch me outside every day.
Nothing works for me. And now, can you hear me all right? How about that?
Catch me outside every day.
I have to turn the gain up now. This is what I resorted to. Wrapping foam around the microphone. That's probably my problem. I have all these foam boards that I have some right here. But I need some over against that wall, so the noise from the loud ass computer.
Boss, retrieve the film canister our informant hid in Spookmate Keep before he died. It contains vital information on Skullface's plan. For now, our only clue is the garbled photograph the informant tried to send us before the end. We're working on analyzing the data, but there's no time to wait. A KGB Spetsnaz squad is after the target as well. Boss, go to Spookmate Keep and use the VI to lead you to where the film canister is hidden. It is paramount you retrieve the target before the enemy does. Be careful down there, boss!
I'll be prepared.
The map has been updated.
We're going where next? Right there.
Marker placed.
Go around. That's alright, we'll take the back road. I think it was some time. Jesus. Past few videos that. What I did.
Extraction arrived at the base.
Some high ground there. Just what you need for recon.
The map has been updated.
What do you use? Mouse or something? The bug. Got it.
Development complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Shit. I gotta go.
You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yep. Oh, you have helmets. You fuckers. Damn, he has like a face mask. Well, shit. You don't. You see nothing. You see nothing. I know how to fuck it up. should have been quiet. Grab him. Thank you.
Boss, we fully decrypted the VI data.
Good.
Now the target's hiding place should be clear as day. Check your iDroid. He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Grab him. How could I forget? Biggity bam. Grab him.
You gonna extract him?
I'm extracting all.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Didi, go get the last one.
Go.
You gonna extract him?
Get him.
КП. Понял. Немедленно уничтожить. Конец связи.
Go Didi. Another mouse.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
It's where?
Look for terrain that matches the VI. The target has to be hidden there.
One dude left said found it. Oh, there it is.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated.
It's always a mystery. I thought they did one. Capture the keep. Oh, okay. I'm bringing you back, Mr. Huge Ass. In the face.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Bye. Oh, look, Chief. Bye.
Exfiltrated
No
hot
sign of the
zone.
enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
A. So I used the reflex thing, didn't I? Damn it. Oh well. Iron Rooster. Rabbit Tiger. Dizzy Shark. Vampire Octopus. Spying Roach. Killer Bison. Stone Wallaby. Iron Gamma. Doom Iguana. Growling Hyena. Razor Hyena. Biting Mammoth. And other guys.
Mission
Boss,
list
I've updated
updated.
the mission list. We've received a new job offer.
Please
The details
select
are on
a
your
landing
iDroid.
zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
You're in the way.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Go, they're firing at us.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
I'm here, go. Oh no. Take off? Take off. Holy shit. It's like, go, I'm on.
Departing.
I just got fucked up.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Clouds approaching.
We finished decoding the informant's report. That floating kid we've run into a few times now. Looks like he was a test subject in clinical experiments. The Soviets called him the Third Boy. The Third Boy was brought to a lab on the outskirts of Moscow from Czechoslovakia, after which he was due to be sent to a research center in Leningrad, then Siberia, and finally an academic town in Novosibirsk. It doesn't appear that the researchers witnessed the talents we've seen from him, but nevertheless he was quite the popular subject. His latent cognitive abilities suddenly awoke en route to Moscow. According to the report, the Third Boy was easily influenced by other individuals' biofields. Evil thoughts, in particular. They affected his mind like a virus. Extreme anger or resentment, motives for revenge, in other words. Now, during the transport flight to Moscow, the boy was exposed to a powerful mental energy field coming from a certain individual. Ever since, being conscious of his powers, he's become a sort of energy generator. What's unique about him is the way his acute telepathic abilities get taken over by another person's will. The boy began to physically parasitize individuals experiencing extreme anger and codify the host's desires. This includes amplifying the host's natural strengths. Or, in accordance with the host's desires, he can also implant program code in another individual, making them a puppet, essentially. Human neural synapses transmit weak electrical currents between neurons. These electrical currents, though at a level difficult to observe, warp the magnetic field outside the body. The Third Boy is able to pick up these weak fluctuations. Contrary to psychotronics, which involves controlling the human mind, his abilities as a receptor are too high. The emotions he picks up from another individual are amplified and unleashed into his body as they recur in his brain. They turn into microwaves, which then affect the physical world, triggering paranormal phenomena like the spontaneous combustion of organic matter or psychokinesis, moving an object without touching it. There's one other thing. While he's parasitizing a host, the boy's ego gets shut away, allowing the will of the host to take control of his powers, like some annoying static drowning out your own voice. That means he isn't responsible for what's been happening.
I know that.
Extreme anger has manifested through the Third Boy's powers in ways none of us could have predicted. Which would mean this was going on somewhere around us. Looking back on it, a lot of things make sense now. The man on fire, Sahelanthropus, they both came to life thanks to the Third Boy's powers. Everything has been happening through him as a catalyst. We first saw him in the hospital on Cyprus. The boy parasitizing the man on fire's desire for revenge gave him his new abilities in return. He next appeared at the Hamid Fighters Fort where the honeybee was hidden. There, the boy parasitized Skullface's vengeful mind. He controlled Sahelanthropus, making it do whatever Skullface wanted. Same goes for when we extracted Emmerich onto the chopper. When he appeared at the Devil's House in Central Africa, Skullface's will controlled the man on fire via the Third Boy's powers. Everything is clear up to this point. But even the informant couldn't pinpoint who the host was in the cave within Serac power plant. Sahelanthropus suddenly became active, then crushed not only the man on fire, but Skullface as well. Surely neither of them could have been the host. Who else was at that location and bore anger more extreme than either?
Liquid.
Whose will was controlling Sahelanthropus? According to the report, emotions transmitted in children's brains affect the surrounding magnetic field more strongly. Cerebral nerves are covered with insulation called myelin sheaths to increase impulse speed. The reason for this leakage has to do with the fact that children's myelin sheaths are still developing. So, how many children do you remember being there? Children with a burning desire for revenge and bearing a grudge against you. I can think of only one. Eli. We don't know what kind of life he's had, but the resentment he's shown toward adults is nothing short of extraordinary. The third boy resonated with Eli's mind. And that means Eli bore the strongest animosity of all individuals within the boy's reception range, estimated to be a 3-mile radius, beating out even Volgin and Skullface. The third boy's probably remained hooked on Eli's anger since. You remember at the Devil's House, the third boy showed an interest in Shabani? That must have been his ego making a rare appearance. He may possess abilities far beyond anyone else in the world, but he's still a kid. Maybe them both being kids was enough to bring them together. And if so, maybe with Eli, he isn't feeding off him, but acting in symbiosis with him.
Symbiosis.
So what kickstarted the third boy's powers? If we look at the location and time that his plane went down, we can make a pretty good guess. When the plane experienced the first anomaly, it gave an accurate report of its position to a control tower, due north of the Black Sea, 125 miles east of Kiev. Dead south on the Black Sea is Cyprus's Green Line. So the plane's position was directly north of the hospital where you'd been asleep for 9 years. And this anomaly was reported at exactly the same time that you woke up. The plane was enveloped in flame from the inside out. The fuselage burnt to ashes. There were no survivors, at least not publicly admitted. Your thoughts formed a synchronicity with the boy's psyche and were amplified inside his brain. That would have been more than enough to trigger his abilities. Your rage was like a big bang in his head, blowing the lid off his powers. The boy was then secretly moved to the lab outside of Moscow where Volgin was comatose. There, Volgin's thoughts resonated with the boy and he was awakened. Volgin became the man on fire, hell-bent on getting revenge on you. His instincts led him straight to you. Skullface knew Volgin from Operation Snake Eater, or perhaps from even before. Monitoring this pair of extraordinaries, he discovered the hospital and sent his assassin and XOF. Skullface was probably watching the situation from close by. Then, realizing how useful these two test subjects could be, he approached them. Reacting to Skullface's thirst for revenge, this time the boy let Skullface's will control Volgin. Volgin, at times driven by personal revenge, at times through Skullface's will, kept on moving, though his body was little more than dead meat. Perhaps there were moments where even your thoughts affected him as well. But without the boy's power, it was like the plug had been pulled from the socket. Everything was powered by anger, malice, revenge. This is how the end of the report sums things up. Both the third boy and the man on fire were originally test subjects of paranormal research for military applications, like telekinetically controlling the leader of an enemy nation and making him launch a nuke, or stopping the heart of someone on the wrong side of the Berlin Wall, experimenting with latent human abilities. They were used as tools of the Cold War. The boy's only crime was being born with unique gifts. But he was sacrificed on the altar of war. His life reduced to slavery under other people's wills. Turned into a living weapon with no will of his own. Eventually, the only emotion he could feel must have been the desire to get revenge for the hand he'd been dealt. Boss, it's you that awakened the boy's powers. But there's more to it than that. I guess the anger emanating from you was something he could truly relate to.
Clouds
It's all
approaching.
very interesting.
Please
But
select a
let's do
mission.
that. Let's go.
The CFA are gearing up for a large-scale attack against Angola's MPLA government. They're assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport and will be ready to move soon. We've been contracted by the MPLA to put a stop to them. But the civil war will keep burning on, whether we accept this job or not. Another East-West proxy war with the communist MPLA on one side and the capitalist-funded CFA on the other. An endless seesaw of blood and violence played out in the hands of the superpowers. I had my doubts at first, but I think we should take this job. Skullface is gone, but Cypher still remains. Competition with rival PFs will only get more intense. For us to survive, we need to expand our organization and get strong enough that no one can threaten us. So our only option is to fight and grow, and fight and grow.
Every time he says Cypher, you have to take a drink.
Cypher.
Mission accepted.
Here, I guess, in the middle of nowhere.
Heading to Central Africa.
Look how bloody I am.
Deploying.
I always use DD over quiet. I don't really need quiet unless I'm going to be fighting someone for sure. Then I bring quiet. I wonder if she could help me on that backup. No, because you need the horse. And I suck with the vehicle. The horse is pretty good. I will defeat them.
The CFA are assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport. Your job is to wipe them out. Listen to the tape for the contract details. Just be aware that the column's commander served with 5 Commando and later made a name for himself in South Africa's 32 Battalion. He's a hardened veteran, so don't take him lightly. Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
If so, I'm really quick. Yep.
Be careful down there, boss.
Map has been updated. Marker placed.
Fuck you, tree.
Extraction arrived
Subject
at
on
the
board.
base.
Leave the rest to us.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Coming this way? Please tell me you're coming this way. Damn it, he stopped. Should've went after him. Haha.
Nice work, boss. The targets are almost history.
Should have used the horse. Get in.
Nice work, boss. The targets are almost history.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
I knew I was ill-equipped for this mission.
The CFA are assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport. Your job is to wipe them out.
I'm just gonna set a landmine on this guy. Just
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I don't know why I'm in such a rush. Who's watching? There's one person out there. You're just lurking. No, not you.
history.
If I could just EMN mine his ass. No, not you. Another one? Where did he come from? He's gonna hit me.
That's an enemy gunship.
Shit.
Don't try to take down a gunship from the front. You won't win in a head-to-head shootout. Try to get behind it and take it down with missiles.
Please supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Come on. Please back up into the third one. Ah, shit. See ya, bitch.
Enemy presence detected.
Whoa.
Has been updated.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Nope, not chicken happening. Fuck, I should just start this mission over.
The CFA are assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport. Your job is to wipe them out.
You'll stay right there, so I need to prepare for this. Where am I going? This will stop you. And this will blow you up. No way. This dude's just sitting ducks.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I need to not be right below it. Or at least directly behind it. Gotcha, bitch. Alright. C4
Nice
from
work,
the
boss.
fire.
The targets are almost history.
Not for that straight. Fucking hell.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You see nothing!
Just one target left.
tracking me? No, he don't know where I am. I'm gonna use the killer bee. Fuck it.
Please select supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Map has been updated. Clouds approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a drop. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Bullshit!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Gotcha, motherfucker.
Nice work. Keep it up. We can't let them follow you. Throw off the enemies on your tail first.
Where? How? What? Run. Damn it, Snake. The world's most legendary soldier can't jump up that tiny little bit. Head for the sea.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
Oh, D-Dog. Yeah, I just wanted to capture some things. Fuck. See, the one without the guiding one doesn't have much power, so you have to shoot it a bunch of times. But my other one, if I could get my aim right, blows it the hell up. I almost want to do that mission again, just on my own time. I think I'm gonna call it quits for Metal Gear and go play some Overwatch and then do something else. And the site is undergoing maintenance, so I can't do
Boss,
anything about
as we suspected, the mastermind behind the kid's escape was Eli. It's hard to believe, but apparently he'd been plotting an armed uprising against us. He could be hiding something else, too. Ocelot's gonna press him for answers. Get back here as quick as you can.
right now.
Where is
I told you, your father's not here.
he? They're back.
Yes, they're back. But don't get any bright ideas. Your quarters are under full surveillance. Your weapons privileges have been suspended. No more uprisings for you. Did you really think it would be that easy, Commander? You'll get your boys back. They'll even see the boss, too.
But first, I need to know what you sent them to do
They wanted to leave.
to their homelands.
They wanted to go home. That's all.
So they were just homesick then.
Not quite. Military warlords, PFs, the armies that murdered their families. Cousins, brothers, parents. They all had someone they wanted to kill.
I don't like Liquid. He was just a formidable bad guy.
I told them. Last chance to face the world with no regrets.
Last chance?
You better be ready for your drag back here. Ready to face the world as enemies.
No!
The Philanthropus!
I'm not like you! Goodbye, father. I don't need you anymore.
Traitor!
Oh, Philanthropus can fly.
Was Ralph really an accident? Or did Eli just rig it to stir up the boys? Either way, he had to have been planning for this all along. Bidding farewell to the world.
I'm not like you! That's what he said in Metal Gear Solid. Well then. Solid, liquid, psycho, solidus, screaming, praying. I was disappointed you don't get like any mention of Solid in this. Like, it was great to see background of Liquid. That was fantastic. But still. Booyakasha.
Boss, we're looking for the kids in Sahelanthropus, but there's still no sign of them. We don't know if the chopper pilot is alive either. What have we gone and put in the hands of those kids? We don't know how bad this is until we find them. Also, regarding our concerns about Eli, I finished looking into whether or not he's a product of that project. I have an answer. I put it on tape. Give it a listen.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
No, we're going to stop from there. Alright, I'm gonna go play Overwatch. For like 2 battles, because no one plays at night. Thank you everybody for watching. Whoever's out there. I have no outro, so goodbye.